Hi dear students, good evening all of you. Good evening. Hope I am audible. Good evening ma. Am I audible? Good evening my dear students. Welcome to Geeta's classes. Good evening all of you. We'll wait for some more students. 1 minute we'll see. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay, today we'll see this is extension of previous class. Whatever we have done in the previous class, we'll see. This is unit 3, class 2. We are going to see normal distribution problems. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dinesh Reddy. Good evening, ma. Yes, thank you. So whatever problems we have done in the previous class, we are going to continue. Two parts we have done last day. So this was the problem we have done. If x is a normal variate, I have explained to you. This is the area. Sorry. If this is the normal curve, the total area between this curve and the x-axis, this is actually x is equal to mu or z is equal to 0, this line, this point, okay? And the area between the curve and the line, the x-axis is 1, total area, because it is total probability, therefore it is 1. Total probability is always 1. That is, here this curve, the area between the curve and the x-axis, the entire area is equal to 1. That is represented by the probability, okay? And this line divides these two into two equal parts. This is the line x is equal to mu. This line is dividing the entire region into two equal parts. Left hand side it is 0.5, right hand side it is 0.5, okay? And if you want to make use of the table, then in the table we have a standard table, standard normal table, that is actually, that gives you this area. That is z equal to 0 to any z value. And I have taught you how to see the table value. This is the table given, this is the table available, and this is the area. That is z equal to 0. This point is z equal to 0 and z. Suppose if you want to find out z equal to 1.25, then you have to search 1.2 here and 5 this side, okay, this side. That is 1.2 is here, 1.2 this line, and 1.2 and 5. So 0.3944, this is 1.25. This is what is given as example. Okay. So if you want to make use of the table, then you have to represent the required area in terms of this area. Please remember that, right? Okay. So now we'll see how can we apply in this problem. Okay. Yeah, Kirtika, good evening. Karimullah, good evening. Father Sheikh, hi ma. Good evening all of you. So this problem, to the left of z is equal to minus 1.78. So here this is, please remember, if you want to make use of the table, you have to represent in terms of this area. Z is equal to 0 to z value. Okay, one line. So here what is given? Minus 1.78. Left of minus 1.78. Always remember one more important point. Left hand side it is negative, right hand side it is positive. Okay. So here you are given left of minus 1.78. So z is equal to minus 1.78 will be in the left hand side. Okay. That is left hand side of x is equal, z is equal to 0, this line. And what is given to the left of, so this is the area. Please shade the area so that you can find out easily. Okay, so this is minus 1.78. Actually we want this area. So how will you find out? Actually this can be found out by, this is actually minus 1.782, that is minus infinity to 7.8. This I can write it as more than 1.78 because I am going to make use of the table, no? So this is equal to this side, this is 1.78. Okay, suppose z is equal to 1.78. Actually this area we need, this is equivalent to this area because it is symmetric. So what I am going to do is, the entire area, you know, this is 0.5. But I want to see whatever you want, you express in terms of this area I told. Okay. So entire area is 0.5 minus this area should be subtracted. Okay. Why I am doing all these things? Because I want to make use of the table. So 1.78. Okay. This is z is equal to 0. Z is equal to 1.78. This is equal to 0.5 minus 1.78. How will you find out from this table? 1.7 this side. Okay, so this is 1.7 and 8 is 0.4625. 0.4625. So 0.4625. Okay, so this is equal to 0.5, sorry, you can directly find out this value, 0.0375. Okay, so this is our required area. Similarly, the next one to the right of, if you have any doubt in this, have you understood? If you want to make use of the table, always remember the table value is the shaded portion. This portion is our z value. Okay, these are all probabilities. The inside values are all probabilities. Okay, for z value you can find out corresponding probability. So when z is given, you have to find out the probability, means inside you have to search like this. Okay, so now if I want this area, whatever area is given, required area, if you want to make use of the table, then you have to express in terms of this area. Z is equal to 0 to, in terms of this area. Okay, z is equal to 0 to z. Actually these values are representing this area. Understood? So 0.5. Now this is left hand side is equal to right hand side because it is symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. This is the line z is equal to 0 or x is equal to mu, you can say. So this is whether it is left hand side or right hand side. This is minus infinity to minus 1.78. But here it is, you can write it as 1.78 to plus infinity because it is symmetric about this line. Okay. Now I want to make use of the table. So entire area I can find out, that is 0.5 we know, minus this should be extra. Are you able to hear, ma? Because power went. Yes, okay. Yes, ma, that's what, power went off. Now I think you are able to get. Yes, ma. Okay. Please refresh. Hope you are getting now. Thank you, Karimullah. Okay, okay. Am I audible now? Are you getting? Am I audible now? Yes, ma. Yes, yes. Okay, power has come. That's what I told you, no? Sorry for the inconvenience. 3 4 minutes, not more than 5 minutes. Okay, it will come again. But in between, if even if I try with the Geo and all, it is not giving proper signal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma. Yes. Okay. Fine. Thank you, Shrutika. Thank you, Karimullah, Dinesh, Shivakumar. Thank you, all of you. Yes, ma. You're not audible. I'm not audible, Karimullah. Is it okay now? Are you able to see the screen? It's coming now. A calculator, I'll tell you. After this, the same thing we'll use in calculator also. Okay. Definitely. Shortcut is there. Very easily you can use. All these things will take time. Okay. You can find out in calculator. All perfect. Thank you, ma. Okay. So we'll proceed to the next one. To the right of minus 1.4. I hope all of you understood this. So next is to the right of minus 1.45. First you have to understand what is that area. That is why I am doing all these things. Okay. So right of minus 1.45. Always remember minus means left hand side and plus means you have to write in the right hand side. So my right of minus 1.45. So first you draw the line. This is z equal to minus 1.45 and to the right of, the area is to the right of. Okay. So this can be written as, I'm going to split it into two. That is because I want to make use of the table. Okay. So what I'm going to do is the right hand side up to this is minus 1.45. No, minus 1.45 plus you know that this entire area is 0.5. I'm going to split it into two. So this area is first one. This is second area. Okay. So this is region 1. This is region 1 and this is region 2. Okay. So now region 1 I am taking this one and this one. This is 0.5. We know that this is 0.5. Okay. And this can be written as z equal to 0 to 1.45 because whether it is in the left hand side or right hand side it is not a problem because it is symmetric. About the line z equal to 0. Okay. So this is 1.45. Z equal to 0 to 1.45. Okay. So this is equal to plus 0.5 we know. This area is 0.5. Now 1.45 from the table can you find out? 1.4 this side. This is 1.4. 1.4 and 5. This one. So 0.4265. 0.4265. So 0.4265 plus 0.5. Okay. 0.4265 plus 0.5. Therefore 0.9265 is the answer. 0.9265 is the answer. Any doubts in this? If you don't understand, tell me. Otherwise, we'll go to the next question. Next part. This is the required area. Whether you are writing in the left hand side or right hand side, it is equal because it is symmetric about the line z equal to 0. Got it? Any doubts in this? Shall we go to the next one? If you have any doubt in any step, tell me. I will explain. Otherwise, we'll go to the next question. So next question is probability that minus 0.8 less than z less than 1.53, right? Minus 0.8 less than z less than 1.53. After finishing all these four, we will go to calculator. Okay, we'll do using calculator also, Shivakumar. So this is equal to, actually whenever you draw this, then it will be very easy. So draw the region. This is minus, therefore it is in the left hand side. So minus 0.8 and plus 1.53. So here 1.53. Okay. So this is the area. Area between, probability that minus 0.8 less than z less than 1.53. That is equal to, I can split this into two. One is minus 0.8 to 0. That is this area. Plus this is 1.53. Okay. And I want to make use of the table, therefore this can be written as the right hand side, it is plus 0.8 plus 1.53. Okay, this is the area. Now 0.8, how will you find out 0.80? 0.80. Can you post this value? Can you find out why we have taken 0.5? The entire area is 0.5, no ma? Here in this problem, no? This is actually, you want this area. I'll draw it again. Minus 1 point, right of minus 1.45. So here, somewhere here, minus 1.45. Okay, right of. So this area, entire area, you have to find out. So if you want to make use of the table, I am going to divide this to R region 1 and this is region 2. R1 is this one, minus 1.5 to 0. And right hand side 0 to plus infinity. This is plus infinity. Okay. We know that this is 0.5. The entire area is 0.5. Shrutika. Understood? This is right hand side. I am splitting it into two areas. One is region 1 and second one is region 2. Region 1 is minus 1.45. I am splitting these two into two areas. That's all. We know that the entire area right hand side of z is equal to 0. 0 to infinity, it is 0.5. That is why I have written 0.5. Got it? Can you tell me what is 0.80? Value of, you have to find out from the table. And always you take a printout and keep it with you, ma. One paper, you don't write anything, don't write name or anything. You can take that paper for exam. Okay. And one thing you keep it for your reference. One paper you keep it for reference, one paper you can take it to your exam hall. Or if they don't give, you can, if they don't allow you to take, then you ask them to give. Some colleges they will provide. Okay. But the same thing can be done by calculator also. Same thing can be done by calculator, but if you are asked to find out mu and sigma, then you can't do with calculator. These things you can do with calculator very easily. Reverse process will be there. For probability, you have to find out mu and sigma. For that, you cannot use calculator. Okay. So here 0.8 values. Please find out for 0.8 and 1.53. 1.53, right? Yes. Find out the values from the table. The table is visible on the board, on the screen. Please find out and tell me the values. Post the values quickly. Quickly find out 0.8 and 1.53 values. 1.5 here, 0.80. 0.80. Shrutika is right. What? MS 0.4370. How did you get? 0.4370. Okay, for this one, 1.53. Very good, ma. Very good. Yes, very good. 0.4370 is for 1.53. Excellent. Shrutika, 0.2881. Yes, very good. Excellent. Nice. Nagalakshmi, correct. Very good. Shivakumar for 8. Yes, ma, correct. Kirtika is right. Shivakumar is right. Karimullah is right. Very good, all of you. Excellent, excellent. So, all of you got to know how to find out the values. Very good. So, 0.2881 plus 0.4370. Yes. 0.4370 for 1.53 ms. Yes, ma, correct. All of you are right. Very good. Excellent. So this value, if you add, you will be getting 0.7251, right? 7251 is the answer. Yes, ma. Shrutika is right. 1.53 is right. Yes, excellent. Very nice. Yes. We'll go to the next question. What is the next one? Last one. Minus 2.52 and to the left of minus 2.52 and to the right of 1.83. Okay. So to the left of minus 2.52, that is probability that z is less than minus 2.52, plus you have to find them separately. Z greater than 1.83. Okay, you have to find them separately. So this is minus 2.52 to the left of, so this is the area, plus for this to the right of 1.83. Okay, so this area is nothing but, this is to the right of, you can say, to the right of 2.52. Okay, plus the second one is the same. You can keep it as it is. This can be written as this one. Minus 2.52 here, plus 2.52 to infinity. Okay, plus the same thing. 1.83 right hand side. This can be written as, this is equal to, the first one, how will you find out? 0.5 minus this value. Find out this value. Plus for this also 0.5 minus this area. This area you can find out from the table. Just now we have seen one more question like this. Same way you can find out the entire area is 0.5 minus, actually from the table we will get this value only. From the table we will get this value only. Okay, therefore 0.5 minus. Yeah, 0.4941. Very good. Excellent. Yes, ma. Very good. Very good. MS 0.4941. Yes. Very good. 0.4941. Very good. You want to see the table? You can see. Yes. Or from your system itself you can find out. Next one. 1.83 greater than 1.83. 0.4664 ms. Very good. Yes, ma. Very good. Excellent. 0.464664. Yes. Very good. So when you add, this thing will be 0.0059 plus 0.0336. Therefore 0.0395. 0.0395 is the answer. In this, from left side minus become positively. Because it is symmetric, ma. See, the curve is symmetric. Here this is symmetric about the line. This is like mirror image. It is like mirror image. Whatever you have in the left hand side, it will be equivalent to the right hand side, because it is symmetric about. This curve is symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. Symmetric about the line z is equal to 0. This is the line z is equal to 0. Okay, so whatever is there in the left hand side, the same thing can be written in the right hand side. Because it is symmetric, I can write it as minus infinity to 2.52 can be written as 2.52 to infinity. Whether it is in this side or this side, both are same. These two are equal. Got it? Since it is symmetric, I can write it like that. Hope you understood, Shiv Kumar. And this can be written as 0.5. This entire area minus you subtract this area. That is up to 2.52. Okay. 0.0395 is the answer. Okay, we'll go to these things by using calculator. Yeah. So I am going to explain for this using Casio 991 ES plus I have. Okay. Now the same areas, if you want to make use of the calculator, and another one is advanced calculator, means you can use that. Okay, and almost similar operations will be there, you need not worry about that. Okay, so advanced calculator means more features will be there. Only thing is you should know how to use that. That is the name. If you see, the number may change. Okay, so now 991 ES plus, here any calculator in P of Z is this area. Now you forget about the table. Okay, if you want to make use of the calculator, then these are the areas. In the table I told you, this is the area. If you want to make use of the table, this is the area. Z is equal to 0 to some Z value, right? Now we are going to use the calculator. So you have to remember these areas. If you want to use, I'll tell you how to find out PQR values from the calculator. So this represents P of Z. Okay. And this is Q. This is equivalent to our table values. Q of Z. This is almost equal, not almost, exactly equal to our table value, Q of Z. And R of Z represents this area. So only these things you have to remember, but directly you can find out the values. So if you want to make use of P of Z, you have to express the required area in terms of P of Z. If you want to use Q in the calculator, then you have to represent this, the given required area, in terms of this. If you want to make use of R of Z, then you should represent the given area in terms of this area. Okay, as we have done in the table, using the table, how we have done, in the same way you have to do here also. Now, all of you take your calculator. I'll tell you directly, you can use. Always remember, whenever you are using your calculator, whatever may be the model of the calculator, you need not worry about that. First thing is you have to clear the memory. First point always is clear the memory. How will you clear the memory? Shift 9. You press shift, then 9, then 3, then equal to, plus 3, plus equal to, then AC. All of you have cleared the calculator, that is clear the memory. Please clear the memory. Otherwise, if something is stored inside, your values may go wrong. It will take, if the calculator takes some value from the memory, then your answers may go wrong. Okay. That is why always, whenever you use the calculator, whatever may be the purpose, whatever may be the model of the calculator, need not worry about that. First thing is you have to clear the memory, because sometimes you will store some values in the memory. If it uses, then it will be a problem for you. It will give wrong answers. Okay. So now you have cleared. Now we have to bring this stat in our STAT in our calculator. That is, you are going to put it in statistical mode. You have to bring this mode, STAT mode, statistical mode. Okay. Yeah. So you have to bring this to STAT mode. So how will you bring that? Now for that mode, here, mode, this switch, mode and 3, mode and 3, mode plus 3. Actually 3 is for statistics, once again, mode and 3. Then it will give one variance and all those things, no problem, you just press AC. Press AC. Mode, actually this 3 is for statistics, That's all. Plus AC, you come out of that. AC means you are coming out of that. Okay. So mode plus 3. This, if 3 is not there in your calculator, for if it is any other calculator, then search for statistics. STAT. Mode plus 3 STAT plus AC. Okay. So now you will get this. Are you getting this in your calculator? STAT. Now after that, now you have come out. Now STAT, now the calculator is in statistical mode. Okay. Now we can use for statistical operations. Now the calculator is ready for using statistical operations. Okay. Now if you press shift and 1, actually you will have STAT here, no? Above the key 1 you have STAT, right? STAT. Above the key 1 you have STAT. In this, if you want to make use of this STAT, what is the color? It is equivalent to shift color. Always remember, whatever keys are available with this color, it is understood that you have to use with the shift key. Okay. Now STAT is available in above 1. This is in this color. That means you have to make use of, if you press shift and 1, you can use this STAT. Okay. So now press shift and 1. Press shift and 1. You will be getting this screen. One is type, sum, distribution, data, variance, min, max. You will get this screen. Type, sum, distribution, data, variance, min, max. Now we are going to use distribution, remember. Then press 3. Press 3. Press 3, you will be getting this. P of, Q of, R of and T. We are not going to use T now. We want only P, Q, R now. T is, you can use it for the distribution. When we study the T distribution, I will tell you. Okay. So only first 3 P, Q, R can be used. P, Q, R. I want to find out P of 1.73. Right. P of 1. You press 1. Then find out 1.73. 1.73 you will be getting 0.95818. 0.95818. What do you mean by this? What is this area? Can you tell me? This is up to 1.73. 1.73 is in the positive side, right? That is minus infinity to P of. P means what? This entire area. Area up to Z. This is 0.95818. Okay. In the previous case, we have found out, using the table, we have found out this area as up to 1.73. That is Z is equal to 0 to. Means 0 to 1.73 is 0.4582 we have found out. 0, we will find out. Sorry, not in this problem. That problem we have not yet done. 1.73. Okay. And when that problem comes, I will explain that. Don't worry. So this is minus infinity to 1.73. Okay. So if you want to make use of, the same thing you find out for Q. Find out for Q. Now you press shift 1, 5, then 2. Q of 1.73. Can you find out? Q of 1.73. Post the value. From which type? Okay, PQR. Okay. This is P of Z, Q of Z, R of Z. P means this area. Q means this is same as our table. And R is in the right hand side. Okay, PQR. Okay. So, what is Q of 1.73? Tell me. Find out and tell me. What is Q of 1.73? This is P of 1.73. Sorry. 1.73 is 0.95818. What is Q of 1.73? Yeah, very good, excellent. 0.45818. What is this Q of 1.783? 1.73? This area, right? 1.73. Understood? Can you find out R of 1.73? R of 1.73? Anyone post the value of R of 1.73? Yes, Shrutika, any doubts? .45, yes ma. Yes, very good, excellent. Yes ma, very good. Dinesh, 0.45818 is right for Q of 1.73, okay? Yes, very good. Now, R of 1.73 means what? Which area actually? Here I'll draw. This is 1.73. R of 1.73 is this area. Okay, this is equal to 0.041815. That is 0.5 minus this value. Okay, yes ma. Okay, Shrutika. Correct. Yes, very good. 0.041815. 41815. Yes, very good all of you. Excellent. Now you know how to use the calculator. Understood? Yes, understood, Shivakumar. Others have posted the values. Shivakumar, you are using or not? Do you have a calculator now? Are you using? Otherwise, you can see the YouTube, it is available, okay? You can always check back, right? Okay. We'll go to the next one. Now find out Q of 0.81. Q of 1.73 we have just now found out. Can you find out Q of 0.81? It will be 0. Once you check in your calculator, shift 1, 5, then 2, Q of 1.73. Yes, ma. Okay. Yes, very good. Q of 1.73 is, sorry, Q of 0.8. 1, 5. Q of 0.8. is 0.288, 0.2. Dinesh Reddy, this is correct. Very good. Excellent. 0.29103, 0.8. Yes, ma. 81, no? Yes. 0.81 is 0.29103. Yes, this value. All of you have checked. Please check whether you are getting this value or not. Shift 1, then 5. That is distribution. From the name you can find out. Even if there is any change in the calculator, you can find out. From the name, it is distribution. Here 5 is for distribution. Okay. And the next advanced calculator, you can use your arrow keys. If you use your arrow keys, it will change. And down you will get this value. So 5 means distribution. Okay. On the screen you may not get, but if you move this arrow keys, use this arrow keys. The next latest calculator, you can move this arrow keys. Yes, ma, 0.29103. All of you understood, right? How to use this. Now what we are going to do is, our problems what we have done, that we'll see using calculator. The same thing you have to do using calculator. Okay. Either you can use P, R, Q or R. It is depending on the required region only. So P of, the first one is P of minus Z less than minus 1.78, right? Yeah. Now you need not draw that region. First of course you have to draw the region, but you need not express in terms of those things, that is table value. You can directly find out P. This is minus 1.78. That is this side. So minus infinity to, this is P. This is probability, okay? And calculator P is different, okay? Yeah, Dinesh Reddy, correct ma. 0.29103 is correct. Very good. Yeah. Now what you have to do is use your calculator to find out minus z equal to up to minus infinity to minus 1.78. Minus infinity to minus 1.78, right? So how will you do? Shift 1. This is P you can use. P in the calculator, P I am telling. Okay. Calculator P is different from this P. This is probability ma. If you want you can write probability of. Okay. This is probability of. Less than means. Then shift 1. Then 5. Then 1. P of. You can write minus 1 point in the calculator. Here, in the place of 1.73, you write minus 1.78 equal to minus 1.78. You can take in R, yeah, that is, then you have to, actually we want this area, na? Yes, ma. R means you have to take it as positive. R means you have to take it as positive. You check, we'll check both. Okay. So this is, I got 0.3. Yeah, Kirtika is right. Shivakumar, check once again. 0.72898. No. 0.0303758 is correct. Kirtika, you are right. Shivakumar, check the value once again, ma. If you want to make use of R, then you have to write it as, this is equivalent to 1.78. Find out R of 1.78. Find out R of 1.78. You will get the same value. Uma is correct. Kirtika, if you want to make use of R, then it should be 1 point plus 1.78. Okay. If you are using P, then minus 1.78 in calculator. I'll write the numbers, order. Actually, you have to use shift plus 1, shift 1, then 5. 5 is for 1 is for stat. This 5 is for distribution. Then R of 1 of, that is P. If you write 1 again, this is P of. Okay. So P of, this P of minus 1.78 is equal to 0.037538. You will get in the answer. R means only positive because that's what I am telling again. In calculator for P, this is for first one, okay. And for the second one, for this, actually in calculator, if you are using R, then it should be positive. It is equivalent to in the right hand side, no ma? Right hand side. Actually minus infinity to minus 1.78 is equivalent to 1.78 to plus infinity, okay. So in calculator here again, I'll show you the exact values. Shift plus 1. 1 is for stat. Plus 5. These things won't change, okay. Distribution plus 3. This is a R of. Shift 1, 5, then 3. R of. R of means 1.78. Yes, ma. Okay. Another offside. That's what if you are using calculator, Q is also positive. Yes, yes, ma. Yes, Q is also positive side only. Only from, no, that's what depending on the region. You have to understand this represents which region. Okay. 1.78. R of means 1.78 plus 1.78. You will get the same value. 37538. Got it? All of you? Please remember these regions, actually this is P in calculator. I will once again I'll explain these things. Whatever you want to use, accordingly you have to express the given area. This is Z. That is minus infinity. This P represents probability of minus infinity less than Z. Minus infinity less than Z. Okay, understood? Yeah. And Q means probability of, this is our Q. That is probability of, this is in the calculator. Okay, this P is in the calculator. Calculator P. This is calculator Q. Okay. So probability that 0 less than Z. Z is equal to 0 to, this is Z is equal to 0. This is any value. This is again any value. This side it is minus infinity. Okay. R means this side. That is probability that Z greater than some value up to infinity. That is, this is Z to plus infinity. Please remember this shaded portion. So whatever you are using, the required region should be in the expressed in terms of this area. Yes, ma. Yes, Q is in the right hand side. Yes, of course. Q means it is in the right hand side. Yes. 0.5 you need not take, Shivakumar. If you are using your calculator, you need not write 0.5 at all. 0.5 not required, may not be required. Okay, if it is required then only. Actually, if you are shading, always remember, if you are splitting this region into this area, that is R1 and R2, then you can use this as 0.5 plus you can use this Q off. Okay, depending on the calculator usage, whatever you want you can use that. If you are splitting the region, then only you have to use 0.5. Otherwise not required. Okay. Shall we go to the next question? Second question is P of, yeah, now we will use, okay, P of Z greater than minus 1.45. Minus 1.45. Or you can use directly here or R also, minus 1.45. To the right of means in the calculator you can use R of minus 1.45. Directly you can write. Yes, ma. Shift 1, then 5, 3 of R of minus 1.45. Minus 1. Don't forget that minus, okay? It should be used properly. So 0.92. 0.9265. 92647. 0.92647. Have got it? R of minus 1. So always remember, right? To the right of means R. To the left of means P. In between means Q. Remember like that. Any line to the left of means P. Right of means R. In between Q. Remember like that. P, Q, R. Q lies between P and R. Remember, you can easily remember like that. P starting from minus infinity to, always it comes like this, right? This is left off, this is P, and Q in between, Q, that is Q. That is from 0, of course it is up to this one only, R. And Q in the middle and P to the left, R to the right, or right. You can remember from the letters also. R means right. Then automatically you will be able to remember the other things. Okay. Yes, ma. 0.92. What is that? 0.73529. Previous values. Yes, ma. Kirtika, it is minus 1.45. I think you have found out plus 1.45 maybe. Let me check. Yes, you have found out wrong, Kirtika. It should be minus, Shivakumar. It should be minus. Don't forget this minus. If it is from 1.45, it should be like this. 1.452 this side means, see this point 0.73529 is this area. I want this area. Minus means in the left hand side, ma. One minus r of 1.45. Ah, yes, you can take like that also. 1 minus also you can take. Yes, ma. Uma, yes. Uma, it is right. Yes. R is not negative. No, ma. Actually, to the point. Don't get confused. Shrutika, it is one line is there. Okay. One line is there. And to the right of these lines means R. I have one minus, because it is minus 1.45, I am drawing this line. I want the area to the right of this line. That means you can use R, right? Understood? R means to the right of that line. Okay, you took P, yes. That means then you have to subtract from 1 minus. 1 minus you have to subtract. Okay. Then what is the next question? Understood this one? Yeah, next question. Minus 0.5. Here you have to split. Minus 0.8 less than Z less than 1.53. Right? That is actually from minus 0.8 is here left hand side. Here right hand side it is 1.53. This area I need. What you can do is from minus infinity to 1.53 you can find out using P. Right? 1.53. The entire area you can find out. What we have found out extra here up to minus 0.5, 0.8 is extra. That should be subtracted. Minus this should be subtracted. Okay. So this is minus 0.8. So I am going to use in calculator P. It is not the unique way. You can find out anything. You can find out Q of 1.53 plus Q of 0.8 also you can do. Understood? It is not that you have to use K always P. This is up to here. You can find out using P 1.53 minus this one. Okay. So P if you use, I will give you the values. P of 1.53 is 0.93699 minus again P of minus 0.8 is 0.21186. 93699 minus this one. So 0.72513. 0.72513. This is the answer I got. Yes, ma. Very good. Uma Reddy. Yes, correct. Excellent. 0.72513. Excellent. Yes. Yes, ma. Understood all of you? Now using this. Very simple. The next one is very, very easy. P of Z less than minus 2.52 plus P of Z greater than 1.83 minus up to minus 2.52, sorry. So less than minus 2.52. You can use P plus greater than 1.83. This area. Okay. How will you find out? P of. I am going to use P now. That is P of minus 2 point. Don't forget this minus. If minus is there, don't forget. Otherwise, everything will go wrong. Okay. So 0 point. Actually, you will be getting 5.86. Yeah, 5.8678 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Or you can write 0.00 587 plus R of 1.83. 1.83 is 0.033625. So I have 6 digits. I'll write this 6 digit here also. 5868. 5868. So 0.005868 plus 0.033625. It is equal to 0.39493. Mid exam is completed. No problem. We are studying for. Okay. How did you write then? Chandra Mahesh. How did you write? Okay. Was it useful? These videos are useful or not? These classes are useful or not? How did you write? Actually, college to college, the timetable will vary. That's why. Anyway, and we are preparing mainly for our, well ma'am, okay ma'am, very good, very good, congrats, very good. Actually, we are preparing for, I am concentrating mainly for main exam, okay? Okay ma, you are welcome, thank you, very good, very good. I'm happy that it will be useful for you, no? Yes, very good. Okay. So this is the answer we got directly. Now, this is very easy, right? Using the calculator. I'll give you one more question. Take this as a homework. Try to find out both using both calculator and this one. We are using the table also. Yeah. You can note down this problem. Normally distributed with mean 1 and standard deviation 3. Mean is mu is equal to 1. Standard deviation sigma is equal to 3. Always please remember, sometimes they will give variance, then you may have to take root of. Okay, please remember sigma squared. If they are giving variance, then it is sigma squared. Now they have given standard deviation directly. And remember, this is x values. For each value you have to take, when x is equal to 3.43, what is the value of z? When x is equal to 6.19, what is the value of z? Okay. So probability of 3.43 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 6.19 is equal to probability of the corresponding values less than or equal to z less than or equal to this value you have to write. Okay. Yes. So now you, after writing this, you know, either you can use the calculator or you draw the region, this region, and corresponding values you can use either by using the calculator or using the table. You can write the values. Okay. Similarly for this one also, minus 1.43. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in the next class. Okay. If you have any other doubt, I'll clarify. Otherwise, we can close. Any doubt? Any other doubts, or we'll close? Thank you so much for joining live. Next, see you on Friday. See you on Friday. Okay.